Alrighty, folks. E.T. is saying what, John? How would E.T. say shh? Shush. It's time for the secret forecast, and we're going to center around E.T. because
I feel like I have to touch that finger because that's what you did in E.T.
It's going to empower you, right?
Yes.
I admit I've never seen the movie, so I have no idea what this is
all
all about.
E.T.
I told John earlier, how old were you when E.T. came out?
6.
I was 16. To me, that was like for kids. I was like, no, I'm not seeing that. So I never saw it. And then when I got older, I was interested in alien movies that kill and destroy humans and the earth. Predator, Aliens, War of the Worlds. So it's just not my thing. If aliens come here, I want them to be cute. But when I go to the movies, I want them to...
you don't want them to destroy the world if they're real.
No, not if they're real. Anyway, WNEP, there's Mindy. She's going to explain the eclipse coming up. So stay tuned to this forecast. But John, how do you feel this morning?
Typical.
Yeah, typical. Morning. A lot of 20s and 30s. Here's what's not typical. Another day above average. Normal high now is like 48. So this is turning out to be one of the best Marches we've had in a long time.
Wow.
So you better appreciate this. Partly sunny today. A little bit of a southeast wind. That won't bother you. But I want to show you what happened yesterday. Did you even know you're a Luzerne County guy? Look what happened up north. There was, watch, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Some sprinkles and even some wet flakes last night. Yeah. So that ended, and now things are looking a little better today. I was expecting today to be kind of cloudy, peeps of sun. I think it's going to be a nice, partly sunny day. Now look at these high clouds drifting back in, John.
Yep.
I want to take you right here to Pottsville, and this is what they look like.
Cloudy.
Yeah. Well,
not completely cloudy. But...
yeah, it's a little dim sun. So we're going to have that at times today, but overall it looks pretty good. Here's future radar through this afternoon, partly sunny. And John's going to tell you something secret about tomorrow. In the morning, there might be some clouds banked up against the Blue Ridge, but look at tomorrow afternoon. What's so special about Friday, sunny, and 60 degrees? John, hit it. I'm out of here.
Tomorrow is going to be the nicest Friday, warmest Friday we've had since November 8th.
Whoa!
Think of that. November 8th.
November 8th. It was like just after Halloween. You're thinking about Thanksgiving, Christmas coming.
It seems like a lifetime ago.
It seems like a lifetime ago. New president, election.
That was just a few days after the election.
Weird, isn't it? But that was the last time, so you better appreciate it. Today, 55, partly sunny. Tomorrow, 60 and sunny. Let's talk ET after I show you what's happening with this big... Look at this thing. What did ABC say about this, John? Look at this.
They were really hyping it this morning. Dangerous storm sweeping across the country.
We laugh. Sometimes Good Morning America, they hyperbolize a lot of things. So this is this big upper-level trough. And yes, rain and snow in California. But this energy, that big dip, has warmth up ahead of it. So that's the warm finger of ET.
Is it going to sweep across the country?
Watch as it sweeps across the country. But what we get from it is rain, but up ahead of it, there's that finger of warmth. So every day between now and Sunday is going to be warm, 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 all because of that big trough sweeping across the country. So today, there's your mix of clouds and sun. We can handle that, right? Partly sunny through the afternoon. But tomorrow, look at that finger. It's here. It's here, baby.
Bring it
so
on.
That's sun and 60. Boy, that looks like, is it?
Mindy?
Is that your co-anchor, as in extraterrestrial? I will say this: she does have like warmth in her spirit.
Yeah, her heart glows.
Her heart does glow. I'll give her that.
And she's Midwest nice.
She's Midwest nice, and I'll even throw this in. She's in her 50s. She is getting a little wrinkly.
Whoa!
So. I'm kidding. Come on, I'm kidding. All right, so here's that storm system. This is Saturday. If you have anything to do Saturday, it's the better of the weekend days. There might be a sprinkle, that's it. Much of Saturday, there it is, into nighttime, going to be dry. What are you doing this Saturday? I bet you have a soccer tournament or something.
Soccer, yeah.
There you go, soccer. That's all right, good day Saturday. Sunday even, if you're a maniac like me, this is 11 a.m. I think only spotty showers. So you may even salvage early Sunday before, boom, the steady rain comes in. The front meets the finger, and there's going to be steady rain Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, maybe even a thunderstorm Sunday evening. And then it all ends Monday morning. And what's so special about Monday?
St. Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day. Looks like a dry day, partly sunny, back to the 50s with a little bit of a north wind. So we can handle that. But look at tomorrow.
Great.
Look at Saturday, still mild. And look at Sunday with the rain, well into the 60s. So we have all this mild air coming. It's that finger from ET.
Love it.
So dry through Saturday, warming up each day. Best Friday since November the 8th. I'm suggesting this. Am I serious, John, or is it a joke? I'm saying everyone burn your snow shovel and throw in your skis and burn it all.
Well, you're serious.
Just set it all on fire because they're all memories of winter.
Yes.
Burn them.
Can't we just put them in the garage?
Got to burn them. I'm kidding. That would be toxic smoke. Do not burn them.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. All right. Rain Sunday, most in the PM. Let's talk about the eclipse tonight because WNEP, our very own extraterrestrial, is here. So, John, I'm not going to leave this graphic until you ask a million questions. So here we go. Things that people at home are wondering.
So this isn't as rare as what we experienced last year with the solar eclipse.
Solar eclipse is when the Earth passes into the moon shadow. That's very rare because it's only a little tiny patch on the Earth where you're in that umbra of the moon. Once in a lifetime. A lunar eclipse is when the moon is passing to the Earth's shadow, and they happen almost once every year.
The Earth's obviously much bigger.
Yeah.
Casting a bigger shadow.
Right. But I have a question
Also
for you.
not as dramatic.
Not as dramatic. It's
But
at nighttime. It's not in the day.
Still cool.
Still cool. I have a question for you, and let's see. So you're the sun, people. Here's the Earth. Here's the moon going around the Earth once every month, right? There's a full moon every month.
Yes.
So why isn't there an eclipse every month? The moon should pass into the Earth's shadow at the every month, like it's going to do tonight.
Because the orbit is tilted?
Gosh, this guy, there's a 5-degree tilt. So here's our shadow.
Yeah.
Usually the moon passes above the shadow or below the shadow.
Because we're tilted.
Well, because the orbital dynamics are tilted.
Yes.
So it just so happens that everything lines up every once in a while so that it goes in the shadow, and that's this big thing we call the umbra. There's a penumbra, which is an outer shadow. You barely notice that. You want it in the umbra. Isn't umbra a sneaker or something? Clothes brand?
Maybe.
All right.
Oh. John,
Umbro.
Umbro.
Thanks, bro.
So the reality of this is, for the people that are watching, this window of time is perfect for you and me. They've got to get up tonight.
Because we're waking up and driving to work.
At 2 a.m., I'm getting out of bed, so I'm going and looking out the window right away.
I love it. Yeah, yeah.
We'll see this whole thing. Most people, you got to get up.
But you know what? This is perfect for the folks at home? Middle of the night bathroom.
So if you get up to go pee,
Yeah, you make sure you look out the window.
go look out the window.
Look west, southwest, because this is classic pee time. You're right, at night.
Totally.
So wake up and go outside. And remember, it's going to go from a full moon near 1 a.m., and you'll see it slowly going into the Earth's shadow right there. When it's in the shadow, it turns this red color because light from the sun is bending through the Earth's atmosphere, and it acts like a lens. So the
we'll
red
still
colors
see
get
the
bent.
moon.
You'll
Even
still
though it's
see
eclipsed,
it, but
we'll
it'll
see
be
it.
like bloody, coppery orange. This is Earth light that's bending through the atmosphere. Otherwise, there'd be no light, and it would turn totally black. Then it comes out at 4 or 5 o'clock, and we're going to have this live tomorrow morning. So make sure you tune in because we're going to have the leprechaun here, and he's going to be watching this. We're going to show it live. Now, I have another question for John. Not really a question, but a comment. There are people who don't want to believe in truth and science. They're out there. I can't believe that we live on a planet where there are people called, are you ready for this? Flat earthers.
They're still there.
They really believe we're living on a flat planet. So I offer you, flat earther, I want you to go out tonight and watch the moon come out of the Earth's shadow, and you see that this is your planet.
You'll actually see the curve.
So you don't have to go into space with a rocket. You can just see our shadow being curved.
This is actually the one time you can see
Prove
that
to yourself that this
because it is Earth's shadow.
That's Earth's shadow, and it's curved because it's a big ball in the sky. Although, what would they say to that, maybe? How could they get out of this? Okay, it's not.
They come up with something.
They come up. I can't even think about it, but there it is. So this is happening tonight. Get into it.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Yeah. So it's perfect for us.
And we're going to have enough of a clearing. It's not going to be perfectly
Yeah,
clear
let's
tonight,
hope all goes well. It does look like a clear night.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, some clouds move in and it ruins the show, but I don't think so. So once this rain band moves in and that warm finger, remember, now the jet stream takes a little dip, but that's only Monday, and it's a minor dip.
That's minor.
So then look, it's back to warm air all next week. This is next Wednesday. So folks, John and I were mentioning this morning, this is one of the best Marches we've had in a long time. It seems like every March, you're like, I'm ready for spring. And then there's flurries and cold and highs.
Or a big snowstorm.
Yeah, or even a big snowstorm. So not this March. It's turning out excellent. Every single one of these days above average. The normal high now is 48. What do you see here?
50s,
50s and 60s, rain on Sunday.
Something how we were in that such a cold pattern, and it really just flipped.
It flipped, and here we are.
Love it.
Goodness has emerged. So I'm wondering tonight, top secret, we always have to reveal something. If you're waking up to go to work, do you still wake up and go to the bathroom? Or is it something totally different?
You mean like the 2 o'clock pee for me? That's more like 11 p.m.
Oh. There's this thing called, did you ever hear this? It's the Native American alarm clock. What you do is you drink a lot of water before you go to bed. And then you have to wake up in the middle of the night and pee.
I never heard that.
So it's like, yeah, it's an alarm clock because you have to get up to pee.
But once you get to a certain age, you don't have to drink a lot before you go to bed. It's just going to happen.
Yes. Then when you get old like us, you're going to wake up and go anyway. But you see, that's the alarm clock.
To go see the moon tonight.
Yeah. So if you want to wake up in the middle of the night tonight, I want you to go to bed 7, 8 o'clock. Just drink a lot of water. And then you'll wake up in the middle of the night. You have to go pee. And then
just look out the window.
Look out the window. But don't tell anyone. Because it's top secret.